There's one little dinosaur that roams the isle. And that little animal, well, here we go. I mastered its playstyle. It is a true ambush predator. It plants traps and waits for that one opportunity to take what the game provides. Time for a 360 jump. But once it's made that jump, it's full commitment. There's no going back. You see, when played right, it has the highest successful hunt rate in the game. But long before it can become a master of the trees, first it has to learn to walk, climb, and survive the harsh realities of this world. Because here in this jungle, even kings have to look up. Finally got some food over here, that could be a good start. Because I thought I was going to starve to death. There's no fish back there, so that's very disappointing, but... My gameplay had only just started. But as per usual, starvation was only just around the corner. I haven't played a Herra in a bit. This is actually probably my favourite dinosaur playing Evrima. That's why I feel like playing it. Food, baby, food. God, I love playing Herra. Every time I log on this thing, it just feels, it's my style. I love it. I soon picked up the scent trail of a dead pig. Somebody else's hard work was going to be my beginning. And now, we're off to a decent start. And so I indulged into that pork as if it was the first and last meal I'd ever have. That is exactly what I needed. And with my stomach being full, I looked to the sky and climbed the tallest tree I could find. Not too worried about the rest of my diet because, I'm not gonna lie, Herra grows so fast. You don't really need to worry. It's such a handy thing. With the sun on my face and the feeling of freedom running through my veins, I was now safe to grow. Because for just about everyone else, there's nowhere safe on this island. Not at all. Later that night I started to try hunt my own AI, although some of it can still kill me. Oh, that's a chicken dealt with, so that's handy. Okay, let's get our second mutation, which I'm probably going with Gastro. It was dark, there was a storm and I was hungry. I might be eating a dead Herra. I can't quite tell because it's so goddamn dark. So if that's the case, I'm going to get some muscle spasms, but, you know, she'll be right. She'll be right. It was actually a dead Carnotaurus, so I was perfectly fine. But with this heavy storm at night time, I could barely see 2 feet in front of me. And so I decided to wait by the corpse until daylight, because now I was getting ready to hunt. And there we go, nice. A young Dilophosaurus, carnivore. Probably figured it found an easy meal. This is nice. 360! Got him. I bet it never expected to become the menu though. Let's open him up. Or anybody else gets here. Oh yeah! That was a good score. Little baby juvenile Dilo. But where there is a grave, there is food. And others will want their share. Carno's gonna steal my goddamn food. My trap. An adult Carnotaurus. It would be a mistake for me to try and jump it. Yes, he is. Son of a bitch. Not much I can do about that one. I got in a tree. I couldn't even do any damage to him, he's just too big. I got lucky and made it to adult, but if I keep that sort of thing up, I won't stay adult for long. Alright, let's go get some water. One more mouthful. Just to top me right up. Drink from this spot because it's less likely to get jumped by one of the Carnos. Because there's a lot of them around. I haven't played a Carno in so long. They're just not really my... I'm not really a big fan of them. I'll put it that way. I don't like what they look like. They look like a stupid animal. I wonder if I sat here somewhere, someone might come for a drink. Never know. Let's chill here. And if they do come to drink there, then bang! Unfortunately, days would pass before I'd find my next hunt. And until then, I'd just have to survive on the AI. I just randomly got sick. What the heck? Until some reason, the AI started giving me sickness. Some sort of game bug. Hello, hello, hello. And for those who are about to leave a comment saying that I overate, go back a few seconds and double check. I was only half stomach. He was so small, the poor dude. I can barely see him. There he is, getting his organs now. Damn, they're not going to do much for me, are they? Give me your heart and intestines, little man. You no longer need them. Alright, well, I didn't get much from his organs, but... hey, you know how it goes. Let's see if anyone else rocks up. I love doing my 360 jumps, can't help it. And by first light, a pair of Carnotaurus would come along and steal my boar. The trap that I planted and was waiting for. Well, a guaranteed kill. But the Isle, it's full of opportunity. You just have to know where to look. Hello, hello, hello. Got him. Full-grown raptor. Rest in peace. Open him up, get the organs out. Nothing like getting one shot by Hera. I had some good height. All the way up here. Man, that's really gotta suck though. And now with a dead raptor laying next to the edge of a pond, I had the perfect setup, ready for the next victim. It really is one of the greatest assassins. Try crossing over? He must be bored. He's like probably hoping a crocodile attacks him. I'm so tempted to jump that trike. Yeah, I'm good on food. I probably should eat some gastro lifts, but I can't be stuffed. Diet doesn't matter that much when you're on such a small animal. Into the shadows of the trees. An adult Herrerasaurus. He looked partly injured. And of course he was going straight for the body. But remember, never know. Even kings have to look up. But all it did was add a scar to its collection. Is that trike gonna hit him? But the king was not welcome here. He should probably move on. Eat fast, because somebody else is already on the way. See, I wasn't alone. There was an adult Triceratops living here at the pond, just watching me hunt. I guess you could say we became friends. Somebody else is here. They might be coming for the food. I dare you to. I did hear some dilos, so... Oh, look, tiny little Tranodon. Might have our next victim. Was he going for a drink? No, he's definitely going for my food. But just remember, don't jump in the deep end if you can't swim. He just got hurt big time. I bet you that put him at like, took a quarter of his health sort of thing. For sure. Never know, he's sitting down, I might be able to get him actually. From tree to tree I leaped. He was still here. There was opportunity. You better run, buddy. But even after 2 jumps and a double tap, the Carnotaurus was still alive. What a monster. He's gone. He doesn't want any more. I can only just reach that. Set up a few traps and we'll see what happens. The food was still here, but it was rotten. There was a pair of pteranodons though, and I was running some experiments feeding them. There we go, I gave him some food, he's actually eating it too. Even though it's rotten. Best of luck, little man. He's probably struggling to find fish, so... The trikes are moving on. Man, that's just unstoppable force, 2 trikes. Nothing is going to kill them, apart from other trikes that are mixed packing with like all sorts of random crap. I saw it the other day, there was like... There was a... What was it? It was a trike, a stego, and a Dinosaurus were mixed packing together to kill a solo trike. And it was like, wow. Scum behaviour, but they're puking up from eating the food. I've been giving them rotten food, they're eating it and puking up. They probably don't understand. I think they're quite new. This one, like, doesn't even know how to fly or something. That one is completely out of stamina or something. Yep, he's eating the rotten food. They definitely don't really know what's up. That or there's just no fish and they're starving to death. But there's 2 of them. They must be mates. Trying to work out the game. Yup, that's the Isle for you. No different to DayZ. Brutal, but beautiful. The trikes are back. I was so sick of being where I was. It was time to move on. Oh, there's a second one. I was stalking a Herrerasaurus, but then it would turn out it had a partner. 2 Ceratos. Nothing I can do to that. Not even gonna try. The life of a treetop assassin, you gotta pick your targets smart. If I jump down there and mess up, that's death. I am very, very tempted, but I'm never going to be able to kill them because there's 2 of them. Even one of them I'm not going to be able to. I don't know if he's heard me or not. Screw it, we're going for it. We're gonna go for the head. Got him. But there was nothing I could do. It was an impossible mission. They removed the bodies and were well aware of where I was. So I killed and planted a boar. Almost got killed in the process. Imagine from right up here sort of thing. And finally I could take my anger out on something else. On a jump that would borderline kill me if I miss. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Let him eat. Let him get comfortable. Let him get comfortable. He's hurt. He's hurt. Nice. A Dilophosaurus. He laid there dead. But I'd have to eat fast, work quick, because the pair of Ceratosaurus are not far. Get some fresh organs. Give me some intestines, there we go. That's what we're after. Now, we got a new body. Mince and repeat. Assassins, man, they just clean up everything. That was a clean actual kill too. He was full broken, limping away. He was just gone. If I climb any higher, I probably will break my legs. No, I'm still good, so. I was surprised when the Ceratosaurus never showed up. Probably time I get some water. Been sitting in this tree for goddamn 20 minutes. No, not that long, but still. Feels like it. So yeah, let's go get some water. This is about to go rotten anyway. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, stay hydrated. Right, I'm getting away from here. No one fell for the body. I might take that rabbit while I'm here. I was chasing a rabbit, and you best believe, it outplayed me. I lost it in the foliage. Maybe to the highlands? I mean, I've spent most of my life just down here, so might be worth going to the highlands. I'm gonna get a drink down here. I was gonna go to highlands, but I've changed my mind. Get a drink here, hopefully I don't get killed. It's actually a bit of a risky spot. Might not drink here. I don't need to, I'm a Herra. There are such safer spots for me to drink. For instance, I can go down there anywhere and drink safely. I actually jumped off here on my raptor and survived. It's pretty hectic. On Herra, no worries. Easy in the world. But you can make this jump. It's pretty risky, but you can do it. And I've just noticed something. That water is coming out of, like, nowhere. I mean, it's actually flowing underneath this rock, I guess, but still. I wonder if I can drink from there. Wouldn't that be cool? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the story so far. And if you are, well, you're 20 minutes in, you may as well drop a like. Because gameplay videos, storytelling like this, takes a lot to bring it to light. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going down now. I accidentally slipped, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I would truly appreciate it. God damn it, he got in there. He got into the sanctuary. Now this is how I felt when I was on a trike. I had a Hera jump me into pitch black. So the thing is, trikes have terrible, terrible night vision. They can't see anything. Look at him in there. The bees are going to hurt me, but it'll be worth it. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, my friend. I didn't want to sit here and gank the sanctuary all day, and there was other Heras already doing it, so I didn't stick around for long. Need a bit more of that too. Oh, there's another one. These poor trikes don't even, like, they can't see anything. Rest in peace. Right, let's open them up. Two little trikes in the span of a few seconds. So now, when I made my trike video, I was just over there somewhere when a Hera jumped me. Just goes to show the Hera that jumped me, if they were willing to, they could have easily pushed into, you know, in here and got me. So I decided to go exploring and head to the coastline, because honestly, I wanted to see some turtles. But the only thing I found was deers, boars, and the odd juvenile. Is that a little crocodile? I could have butchered it and had reptile for dinner. Eat up, buddy. You're tiny. So I let the little gator live, and weasel its way back into the swamp. It's just a tiny little lizard. I didn't want to kill him. He was probably so happy to have some food. It's righto. I made a few more dangerous jumps around the area, but still found no turtles. It's like they're non-existent now. This is trippy. I've never been up here, so I decided to come up here to have a look. I wanted to see what it actually looked like. Probably be better to explore this sort of place on a Tranodon, but this is definitely the second best for it. Are these pipes like disconnected? Look at this. What's going on here? Why are these pipes like that? Ah, they're just incomplete, that's all that is. And if you're wondering why I'm all green now, it's because I'm covered in algae from crossing through some swamp water. And I wonder what's beneath. Obviously it's just empty, but I wonder what's meant to be beneath, you know, like human laboratories and all sorts of crap. If someone knows the lore behind these structures, let me know in the comments, or even give me your theory. I'd like to read some theories. What do people think is inside these domes? And what should be inside these domes, and why are these domes here? Strange question, I know, but let me know what you think. I was on top of the world exploring, but I couldn't stay up here forever. Eventually, I would need to eat. Look at that for a view, that's absolutely insane. I've sort of done a circle of the map, just running around. I haven't actually been killing anyone for ages. I spent some time at the swamps trying to find some turtles, but just had no luck. So I'm not sure where I'm going from here. My little feet will have to pick up the pace, because I was getting hungry. I still got this algae on me, this green algae from the swamp. So it obviously doesn't disappear until you actually walk through water. That's pretty crazy. I need to go down there. So the best way would actually be to jump to that tree. Man, that's a big fall. That would have been a leg breaker if I did miss. Let's have a quick wash. There's fish there, so that's handy. Might even grab another fish. Most of these palm trees you can rest on the very top of them. Not all of them though. See? Bang. Which is very handy. And this is going to be where I'm going to be for a few hours, probably. So it's time to set up. Sometimes it's just super quiet and no one comes for the food. I can hear some dilos. Never know. One of them might pick up the scent and come for it. You see, the smell will attract attention, and it won't be long, because gamers, they're always hungry. Time for a 360 jump. It's actually been so long since I've actually had a kill. It was just a matter of time before I killed one of my nemesis. Give me that. Give me your heart, dead raptor. There we go. Plenty of S. Nice. But the highlands was too quiet for my taste. Right, food is planted. Now we wait. And within a few minutes, it was stolen. God damn it. The message was clear. I had to leave this king unchallenged. Because I know it's just not worth it. I was carrying a dead rabbit, getting ready. I then dropped the rabbit. There's no way in the world I can get that Troodon right. Now just imagine if I hit the Troodon or the raptor. That would have been clean. But in reality, we miss more often than we land. Wow, that Utah got that Troodon. I'm going to hang around here. I might be able to get one of these. The hunt was now on. The raptor beat me to the Troodon. But I can play the long game. We'll see what happens. It's just there waiting for you. Here we go. Has he picked up the scent? He might be. He might be going for it. He's hanging around here. He's been here for ages, so I just gotta be patient. And I got a feeling that he will fall for it. Come on, raptor, take the bait. I'm going to bloody dehydrate at this rate. Here he is again. Come on, buddy. Go for the ball. Oh, he's got a chicken or something. Damn. This raptor was just hanging around the cave and not taking the bait. He was just broadcasting. I think he was waiting for someone. Alright, the raptor's just not falling for it. There's a Kano on that little island there. Small Kano too. I've been stalking that raptor for like 15 minutes now. No luck. I just heard a crocodile too. Oh, and the Utah's still here too. Holy crap. I lost the raptor for a bit there, but then it returned. And with a partner in crime. They must be nesting. Hello, hello, hello. Come on, come for the ball. It was now or never. Strike. While the iron is hot. Here we go. Got one. They never fell for the bait. But we got there in the end. Just had to be really patient. And his mate has no idea what just happened. Oh, they gotta be mad because they're in there nesting. He'd be like, I just died. Yep. Yeah, you did. You just got assassinated by somebody half your size. I had to wait here for like half an hour for the right moment for that raptor. Man, I've killed a lot of raptors as a Herra. Imagine that. One Herra out here in the wild has killed like 3 or 4 raptors now. Actually, I think it's more like 5. I've killed a lot of players on this one animal. It's because it's so safe to play. It's just very, very patient. And it's all about setting up traps. To get some food. Let's do it. Look at that. Testines. There we go. Alright, I have replanted myself. I've eaten. Now we wait. Climb back up to maximum height. If I hit him right on that maximum height, I one-shot Utahs. I'm good here. Use this foliage here for camouflage. Just in case they do look up. Ooh, look, we have a little raptor. That little raptor. It was most likely the same player, returning to his friend. I don't know. He's just passing by. I'm gonna need water soon. 2%. And there's a goddamn crocodile right there. There's no way that crocodile's gonna come up here, right? Jesus, it actually might. It is too. It's coming up here. Oh god, there's a big raptor there. What have we got going on here? He's doing it. He's coming for the food. There's no way I'm going to be able to kill the big one, so I might go for the little one. Here we go. This Dinosaurus might only be an adolescent, but it probably still weighs more than an adult raptor. I might have gave a bit of a beatdown for stealing my food, but killing it was never going to happen. Not with the adult just nearby. I bet I did some serious damage to that little croc. I need to go get some water. Because I am dehydrating badly. Go right upstream. Might as well fill right up. And after staying hydrated, it was time to wait. Because the raptors were still around. And when they found the dead deer that I killed, and failed to look up, let's see if he jumps over the edge here. I wonder what the biggest killer in the Isle is. If you ask me, I think it's pride. Because gamers are always trying to push for that little bit more. No! No! I'm dead. I'm dead. GG. I could feel the Valkyries getting ready to summon me home. Oh no! It won't be long now, and I'll be in a loading screen. Yeah, I'm dead. That serves me right. It's almost poetic. I killed the raptor for killing the pteranodon, and the young raptor killed me for killing his parents.